This is our version of traffic problems. Yeah, didn't take long to resolve, did it? Well, I've done it again. I've got 5 or 6 minutes before the shop's open. I've got a list of things that I need to get today. I need to get a little vegetable knife. Cutting a quince the other day, my little vegetable knife gave up the ghost. Ho-hum. So remind me, when we're walking around the shops, just remind me that I need to get a little knife. I've got knives, but you know how it is. You just want a little knife, don't you, for some jobs. Anyway, what is today? Well, today is September the 7th. I had to sit and count that on my fingers, but Thursday, September the 7th. And I like to sometimes suggest who we should think about today. Well, today is the memorial of Saint, and I'm going to say Cloud, because if you're an Englishman, that's what his name looks like. I guess it's Saint-Cloud or something like that. But anyway, Saint Cloud. He was the grandson of King Clovis and Saint Clotilde of France. And he had an interesting life. He was taken to a place of safety in Provence after his 2 brothers were murdered by their uncles. That's an interesting family setup, isn't it? You know, you should be able to trust your uncles. But I guess if you're a prince or a king or a duke or something, maybe these things are different. But anyway, young Cloud was taken to safety in Provence because his uncles murdered his brothers. Now, when he woke up to his situation, he decided that he didn't really want to be king or prince or whatever, and he renounced all his worldly titles and became a monk. And then in 551, not 1551, but 551, he was ordained a priest by Eusebius, who was the Bishop of Paris. And then he went and lived in a village near Versailles. So that's who we remember today, Saint Cloud. Now, I know some of you will be wanting to see the progress with the charrette. Yeah, making progress. Got the body off the wheels. I've got an awful lot of the ironwork off the body, which means it's all shade floppy and twisty at the moment. And of course some of the wood has got some splits in. Hardly a surprise, you know, it's quite an old thing, and it's been left outdoors for rather longer than you should leave a thing like this outdoors. But progress is happening. This is not a priority job, but it's a job that I can do a little bit here and there between other, I'm going to say, more important jobs. The next thing for this is to start getting some of the muck, some of the mould and nasty off it and start washing in some preserver. Then what I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to put some little wooden blocks on the back side of it where it won't be obtrusive and ugly, just to keep this all as one original piece. And then we'll get some varnish on it, see what it looks like. That's the plan anyway. It hasn't lost its chance of becoming firewood yet, but as I get more intimate with it, you know, it's a very interesting sort of thing, very basic. You know, it's I guess we'd say a ladder frame, jointed mortise and tenons with pins. Yeah, it's something to do between mixing concrete and stuff. Well, I'm glad that you lot reminded me when I was shopping that what I needed was a little kitchen knife, you know, for peeling taters and things like that. So I got a little kitchen knife. But here's a funny thing. How do you open the packet unless you've got a knife? So I saw another knife that all year round we love the price of $2.99, and this is supposed to be the absolute bestest knife for peeling taters, but it's in a packet that you can't open unless you've got a knife. Now, they like selling knives to people over 18, and embarrassingly they didn't ask me if I was over 18 or not. I don't know why they didn't ask me. If any of you got ideas about that, keep them to yourselves. But a packet of knives that you can't open unless you've got a knife. Oh, it's a strange world we live in, isn't it?